Hey guys, it's Katie. Thanks for stopping by my video. So I'm going to be taking you through my curated foundation collection. So foundation is something I don't buy a ton of. I like to use them up. And the majority, I think actually all but one of the foundations in my collection are Drugstore. And they're so good, but I feel like I finally have a foundation collection where I have the right foundation for my different skin tones throughout the year, different coverages, different textures, different finishes. So I'm just going to take you through what I have. Okay, so I'm first going to start out with all my Drugstore foundations. The first thing that I really love is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. Now this has sale stickers on it, but it is one of those, you know, spongy cushion foundations. And it gives you a light coverage, but enough coverage to make it look like you have kind of put yourself together, but your skin still peeks through a little bit, like it says, of a Lumi glowy finish, but not super dewy. This can be expensive, and you only get 0.51 ounces, which a normal foundation is a full ounce, so you don't get a ton of product. And I know you'll see a ton of people say they do not use the sponge that comes with it, they use their own makeup sponge. But I have found that using a makeup sponge tends to soak up more of the product than you need. So I actually go ahead and use the little sponge that comes with it, and I dab it in there and kind of just dab it onto my face and press it into my skin rather than like swiping or circling or anything like that. And you can build it up to a light to medium finish or coverage. It won't give you a full coverage, but if you're having a good skin day and you just want something that makes it look like, you know, you've put a little effort into your looks, I really love this. I've repurchased it many times. It's my mom's favorite foundation, but it's really good. The next is a BB cream. It is the Garnier Skin Active BB 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector. This is in the shade light medium. I love this because it gives you a good medium coverage, but it feels very lightweight on your skin. And it does have the SPF in it, but it doesn't give you like that white cast or flashback or anything like that. But I love this again on days when I'm not looking for a super full coverage foundation, but I still want to I want to cover some imperfections, look like I have a smooth finish on my skin or kind of blurred out finish, but with a lighter feeling on your skin. So I really love this. I've repurchased it. This is my second one. Really great. The next one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Now, this is what I will use probably in the winter time because I got it last winter when I was really pale. But this is again, a good coverage, lightweight foundation, but, and it doesn't really have a dewy or matte finish. It's just kind of a standard finish where it looks like your skin. You can build it up and get a little bit more of a fuller coverage out of it, but this is a great everyday foundation. And it's really affordable. I'm sure you've heard lots of people talk about it before. Next is the Maybelline Fit Me foundations, and I have the matte and poreless, but I also have the dewy and smooth. And my favorite thing to do actually is mix these together because when I don't want an extremely matte foundation, but I don't want an extremely dewy one, I mix these together and it just gives you that natural skin looking finish. But if I do happen to want a matte finish foundation, this is the one I go to, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. But again, both the Drugstore, you get good coverage, probably like a medium coverage out of them, and it lasts all day, and it doesn't look too heavy on your skin. Next is probably, well, right now it's my favorite Drugstore foundation, but we all know that stuff changes. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. And this one has a pump. As you can see, I've used it up almost. But yes, it gives you a very good medium coverage. And I would call it like a demi matte finish. Again, it's not super matte, but it's also not glowy. It's just going to give you a natural finish, good coverage, and stays on your skin. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm saying the same thing for every foundation, but I know what I like. I like a good like medium-ish coverage. I don't like super matte, but I don't always want to do super glowy. And if I do want glowy, I will go in with like a glowy radiant primer. But my foundations, yeah, I like a more natural finish. So this is really great. I will definitely repurchase it when I'm out of it. And then the last one is a higher end foundation, and it is full coverage, and it is very glowy and dewy. And it is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I have the shade Light, and it has SPF 50 in it. It's a pump, really great coverage. I would say pretty full coverage. You can build it up. It gives you a dewy looking finish. I have it on today with just a little bit of highlighter. I am sweating a little bit, so I can't give all the glow credit to this foundation. I am, yeah, a little bit sweaty, but it has anti-aging serum in it. Again, it's full coverage, SPF 50. It is really good for full coverage, long lasting. Again, a little bit of a dew if you don't want that matte finish and you do want a little bit of a glow. This will give it to you. And I've been wearing it this summer a lot for when I go to like weddings or special events or things like that. Or days when I'm having like breakouts or just uneven texture or splotchiness. This is my go-to foundation. So I feel like I talked really fast, but I wanted to make this a quick video because I don't have a very extensive foundation collection, but that's because I just want foundations that I know I'm going to use, and I have them for different purposes. Again, different coverage amounts, different finishes, different skin or different tones for when my skin tone changes throughout the year. And I feel like I finally have that curated collection that I really like, and I would recommend any of these products. I will list them below. Oh, and if you're curious about this eye look, it's like a Pocahontas inspired eye look. I will have it linked in the iCards up above. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Oh, and you can subscribe if you want to. Thanks.